Hello? Class 202, are you there? This is your Chapter 11 Bridges Review. In this video, we're going to look at vocabulary. We will review our WH questions when we look at famous landmarks. And last, we will review our geometry basics. All right, let's get started. The first word is emperor. Emperor is like a king. So Qin Shi Huang was the first emperor of China. Decide. I can't decide. In this picture, I can't decide what? I can't decide where to go. I can't decide what? I can't decide what to wear. Okay, nice. Let's move on. The next word is protect. A mask will protect you from getting sick. What about this picture? An umbrella will protect you from the sun. And here, a helmet will protect what? Your head. Oh, this is a statue. The Statue of Liberty has a torch. Tablet. Forever. We are friends forever. Bloodhounds can sniff for clues forever without getting tired. So forever means always and always, without stopping. You never stop means you go forever. The next word is welcome. So welcome is something you say when you want someone to come inside. So for example here, I'm saying, welcome students. Please come inside and take a seat. Okay, that was our vocabulary review. Now let's go to social studies, where we talked about famous landmarks. And this is going to be a review of our WH questions. So the first one is who. When we ask who, we're asking about a person or people. What? So what is it? Is the landmark a tower, an amphitheater, a church, a statue, a home, a mausoleum? Okay, these are all some fancy words. You don't need to worry too much about it, but for example here, the Taj Mahal is a mausoleum. The Statue of Liberty is, of course, a statue. The Colosseum is an amphitheater. And Big Ben is a clock tower. The next word is when. So when we ask when, we're asking what year or what month or what time. Okay? And where. Where is what city or what country? The last one is why. So when we ask why, we are asking for a reason, and we use the word because to answer that question. Okay, so I want you to tell me, what is the question? I'm going to show you a sentence, and I want you to try to guess what could be the question. What WH word are you going to use? All right? So, what is the question? It was built in 1937. Okay, so in this sentence, we need to look for a clue here. So we have in 1937. That is a year. So the question is going to be, when was it built? So when I ask when, I'm asking for the time. So what year? was it built? It was built in 1937. It was built by Joseph Strauss. This is somebody, right? This is the name of a person. So the question is going to be who? Who built it? Next one. It is in the USA. So we can find the clue here is the USA. What is the USA? It is a country. It is a place. So the question is, where is it? I think there's one more. It was built because they needed to connect two places. So here we have this very important word, because. So we know that we're asking the question, why? Why was it built? Okay. And by the way, I was talking about the Golden Gate Bridge. You can find this in your Bridges textbook. All right. Good job. So that was our WH questions reviewing famous landmarks. And last, we did some geometry basics in math class. So we talked a lot about shapes. So let's just review the names of these shapes. We have diamond, pentagon with 5 sides, hexagon with 6 sides, star, crescent, oval, octagon has 8 sides, square, circle, triangle, and rectangle. So this is a little bit more of a review. In class, we talked about edges, vertices, and angles. So how many edges does the rectangle have? We can count 1. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4. So the edges are the lines that connect the shape. Now vertices are the points. So how many vertices does the rectangle have? We can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Last, we talked about angles. So how many angles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So always the same number, right? We also talked about different kinds of lines. So the rectangle has 4 lines. There are 2 that are going up and down and 2 that are going across. So what do we call lines that ever touch? These lines are parallel. So 2 lines are parallel when they will never touch. So as you can see here, the rectangle, these 2 lines, if we continue them, they will never touch. Same thing here, they continue, never touch, right? So we can say a rectangle has 2 sets of parallel lines. There's one other special thing about the rectangle. If we look at the angles, you can see that they are coming at 90 degrees. So we say that these angles are right angles. And when we have 2 lines that are touching at a right angle, we say that these lines are perpendicular. Perpendicular lines are 2 lines that touch at 90 degrees, like the rectangle here. So it goes straight across and it goes straight up and down. That is a perpendicular line. So a rectangle has 4 right angles and a rectangle has 4 perpendicular lines. Okay, nice. We also spent some time reviewing our 3D shapes. So we can also just look at these one more time. We have the cone, the cube, the rectangular prism, the pyramid, the triangular prism, the sphere, and the cylinder. So 3D shapes, we learned they also have edges, vertices, and they also have something called faces. So a face is like a surface. So in a 3D shape, if you can place it on a table, then that would be a face of the shape. Let's review. So, all right, so let's start by counting the edges. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the triangular prism has 9 edges. And you can see even if I take away the picture, you can still see the triangular prism because really 3D shapes are made up of lines just like 2D shapes. Let's go on to counting the vertices. So the vertices, remember, are the points. We have 1, 2, 3, and don't forget the back, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 vertices. Finally, we have the faces. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back, and let's not forget under, 5. There are 5 faces in the triangular prism. So here it is one more time, just a little review of the vocabulary. We have the vertex, which is the point, the edge are the lines, and the face is the surface of the shape. Okay, good job. That was it for our geometry basic review. You guys are super awesome. And now you are ready to do the quiz. Good luck.